Welcome back for another video. Today I'm gonna play Ganryu. I'm gonna select Musashi. I'm gonna play with the game explain, this arcade has got 3 buttons. I will show you so basically which button you can use. So you can shoot, you can jump. Let's see now, I'll show you when you need to jump. Jump, and then you have the chain. The chain probably I will show you later on how to use it. Then if you jump and you hold the button down, it will slide. I will show it later when you need a slide. Let's see if I want to try how to slide. Maybe I will show you some point. Probably in level stage 2 I use slide a lot. Probably here you don't really need it. I like to jump above the enemy, so you don't need to, especially when you are surrounded by enemies, you don't need to really take too many risks. There was a well there. I prefer to avoid that part because it's difficult, so I jumped above that part. Coins I think gives energy, no energy, sorry, points. So don't worry too much about the energy, because at some point you get refilled and sometimes even fully recharged. So the game is extremely generous in terms of energy. Here, the only way to lose a life is to fall into the water, or maybe be defeated by the boss. Each stage, let's call them stages. Each stage is absolutely fine. I would say if you know where to go, you need to learn a little bit the map of each level. But after all, I found this game extremely merciful. I would say forgiving. When we say people say, this game is very unforgiving. This game is forgiving because I want to show you. Now, I lost a little bit of energy, but the game is going to forgive me. Say, okay, we are going to give you back all the energy. So we cannot complain too much about this game. See, now you're going to get fully recharged. So tell me now, this game, okay, it's difficult, but in the other end, it rewards you if you can persevere on playing it. I would say that you get rewarded. After you learn the map, the pattern of the enemies. Most difficult part is probably the bosses. The bosses are hard. Each stage has got a boss. This one is probably more annoying than the boss of stage 2. I found this one more difficult than the one from stage 2. So don't give up if you believe this boss is hard, because it is. It is very hard, I believe. You need a little bit of luck to beat it, but this robot looks like a doll or something. It's hard, but don't worry too much. With a little bit of luck, a little bit of perseverance, you will learn it. I believe that you can take some hit, okay, you can take some risk. It doesn't matter if he hit you once. As long as you stay behind, you should be able to take a little bit of risk, but don't worry too much. Slowly. I had a little bit of luck because I was very short on energy, but we did it. We cleared stage 1. Now we're going to stage 2. Probably here I'm going to use slides a little bit more. I'm going to use sliding because there are this guy who shoots these arrows and throws these stones. Probably the best here is to slide right down. If you slide, you also avoid eagles. I think there are some eagles as well. You slide. The enemy, they keep respawning. You don't need to beat all of them. Just go towards the end of the level. Just ignore them. Okay? You don't need to destroy every single enemy. Just move towards the exit. I would say if I would rate this game, I would probably give this game 85%. The reason why I give 85% because I enjoyed it, and it's not very hard. And he reminds me a little bit Shinobi. Shinobi is a mixer of Shinobi, Ninja Gaiden, a little bit of Strider. But if you played Shinobi, you will find this one more forgiving because, as I said, in order to lose a life, you need to be eaten at least 5 times. You have 5 eat and you get plenty of energy refills. So I remember, I think I played this game in the arcade. I was used to go very far with it. I was used to reach probably level stage 4 probably. So yeah, I never beat it back in the day, obviously, because for obvious reason. This obviously was not on my nice, beautiful Amiga, but it was in the arcade. But in the overall, I think I played it back in the days, and now I'm playing it as an adult. I would say yes, this is probably one of the few games that you should play now because it's very, very beatable. Very, very beatable. I would even say extremely beatable. This game is extremely beatable with 1 credit. And from my personal advice, I really recommend it. Don't use any cheat or unlimited lives and stuff like that because it's not worth it. This game doesn't deserve to be learned that way. You need to learn it the hard way because I really enjoy this kind of arcade game when they really give you a chance to beat it. So because the game gives you plenty of chances to beat it, please play it this way and try even to beat it with 1 credit, the way I'm doing now. So here, I have to be honest, I did like 20 attempts when I made this video. This is my probably 20 times which I started the game, but because it's 20 minutes multiplied 20, we are talking about 3, 4, 5 days maximum. And 20 attempts is only 20 credits as well. So imagine you have 20 coins that you want to invest on this game. Imagine that are real coins. This game can be learned with such small amount of coins, I would say. I don't want to exaggerate, but I think it took me 3 days to learn it from start to end. Obviously, in the beginning, when you learn it, you use a lot of continuous, but in the overall, when I learned it, then it took me 20 attempts to try to beat it with 1 coin. So I did 20 times, imagine you have 20 coins, you know the game very well, you need 20 attempts to beat it. I don't think you can beat it straight away, but if you know the game well, the way I do, probably you have 10-15% probability of beating it. But that depends, because the better you become, the probability increase. Depends how long you want to play this game, or how long you really want to play it. Because the more you play it, the more you master it. For example, this stage 2 boss is very easy. For me, this one is the easiest boss in the entire game. So stage 2 has got the easiest. And here it shows you the time. You get bonus for the time left for the people who you rescue, because help means the people who you helped to basically, because the whole story is about people who have been kidnapped in Kyoto, and you need to rescue. Basically, you play as a Musashi, and as I said, you need to rescue his girlfriend, which is called Otsu. And let's see how it goes. Stage 3 is absolutely fine. This one I never struggle too much. You just need to be cautious about these swords. Huge swords, actually. They look like swords, but it's like spike or whatever you want to call them. In the overall, the game is predictable because the enemy, they appears exactly in the same place. Obviously, I knew that the enemy was there. I don't know why I didn't avoid it. That's okay. Absolutely fine. We still have plenty of energy. Be careful, because here you need to destroy that. Otherwise you get hit. Here I slide. You see, if you slide, you are absolutely fine. Now we have this super weapon. These 4 blue balls, which are very cool. they destroy everything which is nearby you, and I probably consider them very useful for this particular level. They are very good, very good. Here you need to use the chain, because if you don't use the chain you go down, and if you go down the level there is harder. That's why I'm saying study the map. You need to learn the map. I prefer to go this way. This is the way I learned it anyway. Then we use the blue ball, which is very good, because it destroys the enemy. We're gonna use another blue ball now, and we are getting very close to the boss. The boss of stage 3 is extremely hard. I would probably say the hardest boss in the entire game. If you reach this boss and you find it extremely hard, don't worry, it is extremely hard. And I'm even not sure if I'm gonna beat him straight away, because usually I lose 1 or even sometimes 2 lives. It depends how lucky or unlucky I am. But see, I got full energy recharge. I don't really need these balls for the boss, so I'm get rid of these balls, blue balls, because I don't need them. Because it's better to get the next weapon, which I like more. So I'm get rid of this ball. So these balls we don't need them. Okay, now because sometimes even the sword is better. The sword is better sometimes. As I said, this boss is like this monster plant, or whatever you want to call it. It's very hard, but let's see if we've got a little bit of luck. If we can beat it. Yeah, this is really, really hard. I found it annoying. It's okay. We need a little bit of luck. I got a little bit of luck, as you see. Everything. I was very stupid. I jumped too early. Here I was very unlucky. This is that frustrating me. This is irritating, this boss, unfortunately. It's very annoying. But you can destroy these insects with... I was so unlucky. I think I'm gonna lose a life now. It's fine. Now I'm gonna lose a life. It's okay. Yeah, unfortunately, you need to accept that this boss is hard, and it's okay. It's hard. It's fine. Here I try to save some weapon. That's why I use the chain. But he touched me. It was very stupid. Probably I'm gonna lose another life now, because he touched me. Sometimes it's better to use the weapon rather than losing energy. I'm very, very annoyed now for that reason. See, he touched me again. I think this is gonna be another death. Sure dead again. It's irritating, but you need to keep trying, because this boss is the only one which is very hard. The next one should be alright. This is the most annoying boss for me, personally. I found this boss irritating, but it's fine. Fine. It's fine. I'm gonna die probably again. Let's see. I need a little bit of luck. Yeah. Unfortunately, I was not lucky at all. I was so unlucky. Look how much energy left. I got 1 life remaining. Okay. But I tell you, if I can beat this boss, I will beat the game, because next level I can get an extra life. You get an extra life in the next level. You get an extra life, and the boss of stage 4 and 5 are simpler than this one. When I say simpler, I mean less hard than this. So it's just this one is so hard. Boss 3 is the hardest one for me. Very hard. And this weapon probably is useless. I prefer to have the sword. The sword is better. The sword is easier to destroy these insects with the sword. I was so unlucky. I was a little bit unlucky. If I die anyway, I will try again, but I hope that it will not be necessary. I should be able to beat this level, this boss. should be able to beat him. I should be able to beat him. Come on! I was so lucky. I was extremely lucky, but after 3 attempts, I will take that. I will take that luck. Stage 3 cleared, and now I have a 90% probability of beating the entire game. Why? Because here, this level, particular level, we're gonna get an extra life. So with 2 life, 100% guaranteed, if I can reach that place where I can get that extra life, so we just need to pass this very risky place, which obviously I learned it by heart, so I know this part very well. I should be able to pass it without any problem. I mean, you need a little bit of luck, but I think we did it. We did it. Now we have 99% probability to beat the game now. 100% probably. If I can reach that extra life. We are not very close, but we are confident that we can do that. I can do that. Let's see if I can reach that part. Now we have the super weapon as well. Let's see with the chain. We need to climb up, go up with the chain. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, I was a little bit unlucky. I pressed the wrong button, but it's okay. It's okay. Instead of using the chain, I think I pressed the fire button. That's okay. You need to be very, very cautious when you play this game, especially when you play this part, because if it goes wrong, you can fall into the water or something and lose a life in a very silly way. So I prefer not to take the dynamite. I like these balls. I still have another 4. I'm sliding now and getting close to the place where it's gonna give me the extra life. You see, these balls make you almost invincible, and we still have full energy. Right? See? I think the extra life is here on the right. This part is a little bit confusing because you can easily fall down into the water. It's very easy to mess up between the graphic and stuff. This is the extra life. Anyway, I just took the extra life. Now we have 2 lives remaining, and I think I have 90% probability of beating the entire game. 90%. I say 90% because for me the boss 4 is easier, less, I would say not easier, but less hard than stage 3, the boss of stage 3, but still hard because it takes quite a few hits to beat him. But let's go one step at a time, and now I will show you where we need to go to meet the final boss. Okay? Here I'm not going for a high score, I'm just playing to show you the basic of this game, to just beat it with 1 credit, which is 100% possible, and it didn't take me too long to do it. Okay? Now this is stage 4, the boss of stage 4. Okay? This boss, it takes a lot of hits to be beaten, but is very, very predictable. So he has got a very easy pattern to remember. So you just need to, sometimes, I think in this case you need to duck. Because you see, and then now he shoots at you just need to jump and shoot. I think you need to duck now, and you need to shoot now. Shoot. And avoid these falling storms. Now you need to duck, I think. No, not duck yet. Not duck yet. I mean, when you shoot these blue balls, it's very easy. I think you need to duck. No, not duck. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Because I was thinking that I actually was supposed to duck. It's okay. Sometimes it didn't remove me a lot of energy. When you touch you with the end, it takes out a lot of energy. You lose a lot of energy. So even this blue orange ball is very tough. Unfortunately, it touched me. But I think I got a slightly advantage now. But as soon as you touch me, I will lose more energy than what he has. So it's a little bit like. It is hard, unfortunately. I need to hit him so many times. But see, as you said, I ducked now. If you duck, you will not touch. He touched me with the orange ball. The orange ball takes out a lot of energy. I need a little bit of luck, really, to beat him. But I still have another life, so if I lose this life, I still have another chance. So the probability of beating it is okay. Oh, we are running out of time, only 18 seconds. 18 seconds. I can see it's very hard with the time, you see? Very hard, you see? 14 seconds. Hurry up, hurry up. About 10 seconds. 11, 10. Wow, I have 9 seconds left. That's why I tell you, if you start discovering more on the stage, you will run out of time. Because obviously you have a certain amount of seconds to finish every stage. Anyway, now the probability of beating the entire game is 100% because with 2 lives, the final boss is easy, one of the easiest boss, I would say. Because he has got a very predictable pattern, which I will show you. And this stage is probably the easiest stage as well. I don't know why they made it so easy. Stage 5 is the easiest stage, even easier than stage 1. I'm not joking. This is really super easy. That's why I would say try to learn this game in the hard way, because at the end of the day you get rewarded. If you learn the patterns where the enemies are, for example, here there is an eagle. There is an eagle. You just need to try to avoid that eagle, which is above my head now. See, there is an eagle there. See? Just need to try to let it go. You see? Yeah, you see? See, there is another eagle there. But the patterns are very, very, very repetitive. If you know where things are, enemies are, the patterns are relatively easy. And now this boss, it looks apparent. When I first fight against this boss, I found it extremely hard, but then I did a little bit of practice, and it becomes very easy once you know how it behaves. So you just need to, in the beginning, you just need to use this blue ball. So you just need to use this blue ball to shoot out. The dragon is very annoying. This dragon is very annoying, but if you stay on the right hand side, you will not touch. Obviously, as you now need to duck, because he didn't, luckily he didn't touch me, that dragon. But this is very, very repetitive, this one. This guy does approximately the same thing. When you shoot this fire from the sky, you just need to stay close, as close as possible to me. This is the easiest part. And the okay, this part I forgot about this. This is okay. But the closer you get to him, the better. You can also jump towards him, he will not remove you anyway. Oh, I forgot again about this part. It's okay, it's okay, he died, he died, he died, he died, he died, you see? He died. Easy, easy, easy. We have beaten this game. So it's the game is completed, and my recommendation to play it. This is one of the few arcade which I played recently, which took me a very small amount of hours to beat it. It took me less than a week. So as I said, now we played with Musashi, and he finally freed his girlfriend, which was kidnapped by this ninja. His girlfriend's name is Otsu, and they are finally reunited. And the final boss, I think, was called Kojiro. Kojiro was the final boss. The battle is over, and now they can live forever together. Always standing near me forever, is what Otsu said. And as I said, this game I think was produced in Japan, because I can see a lot of Japanese name, and also the environment, the whole theme was in Japan. Like Otsu was kidnapped in Kyoto, and now this Musashi had to fight against this ninja. And as I said, this game is very nice. I hope you enjoyed it. Now the game is over. Thank you so much for watching. This game was Ganryu. Thank you. Bye bye.